Greetings, citizens! Justiguy arrived! Let's see what we were doing. I think we have free time. You've got all your stuff. Dun dun. Alright, one more for Shoma. I didn't do this last time and forget about it, did I? No, I guess not. Well, let's go to the rec room and figure out what we want to do from here, citizens. No. We've arrived at 100-line Last Defense Academy, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. You are very sus. Let's try... Hold on. Soothing items, cute accessories. I do think last time, I think I was worried about Takemaru, so maybe we just give him some stuff. I don't know. Rank him up before something else happens. Wait. I can get this out of the way.
How do you know me so well?
Man, it's cool how all the gifts we gave in the first run through just did not mean anything for the thing, and I get why they did that, but you know, they could have like done it retroactively. We need more stuff for you, Gamu, so let's talk to him. Actually, before that, you don't really need this anymore. This could... Oh, that's a lot, though. Yeah, nah. Huh? What's the matter, Gamu? Are you not feeling well? I was testing the effectiveness of my new poison on myself. Being my own guinea pig, if you will. I tended to Gamu as he suffered the effects of his own poison. After spending some time together, you understand Gamu better now. Oh yeah, we still have a little stats to grow. So much happened today. I can't believe we lost Nigo, too. There's no sense in dwelling on it. I need to keep moving forward. I'll go to sleep early today. I need to switch gears, so I'm ready for what tomorrow may bring. Day 11. Really funny if I find out later that you could always skip the ding dong bing bong. I just never did. Morning already. I'm so sleepy. Just 10 more minutes. I just cozied up under my blanket and began to doze off again when... What? Oh, no, ding dong. It's too early for this. Just give me one more minute. Ding dong. 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 Knock it off. Is this some kind of prank to make me sleep deprived? Getting the hint that this assault on my doorbell would continue until I answered, I rubbed my eyes and got out of bed. I yawned as I opened the door to greet my morning visitor. I knew it. Darumi, what is it? Hey, a wonderful blood-soaked morning to you. That sounds pretty much the opposite of wonderful. What do you need? Yo ho, ho ho. There's something I wanted to tell you. This early? I'll forget if I don't say it ASAP. I just thought about it when I was peeing. That's nice. Okay, what is it? So, like, I was hanging out in the school while you guys were fighting the invaders, right? Right. She'd been on standby during day 7 and day 8. And I was skipping through the halls hoping to find some crazed murderer lurking about, right? Sadly for me, I didn't find one, but I did find a little something very interesting. I was totally gonna tell you, but I forgot. It completely slipped my mind. Is it something interesting? I'll show you. I need to drag you into this anyway, kyo ho ho! Drag me into what? Once I finished getting dressed, Darumi immediately grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along as she smiled eerily. The library? I get the feeling you don't spend a lot of time here. Why would you think that? You know she's into all kinds of stuff. She's the only one, one of the only ones that's expressed reading Like, besides, I think, what, Eito and Nozomi? And I guess that time Kako was teaching Ava. Okay, so some of them read, but... So true, books are only good for putting on top of your cup ramen while the noodles cook. Well, I stand corrected. But murderers love hiding in places like this, right? So I was just wandering around. That's when I found it. And by it, I mean info about who the murderer really is. You're kidding. There's no way there's an actual murderer. Take a look. Yo ho ho ho. Darumi plopped a worn-out-looking notebook on the desk. Okay. Looks pretty old. What is it, a diary? The cover was deeply worn and filthy. The pages were yellowed, ripped, and stained. But that was nothing compared to what jumped out at me when I opened it. I gulped hard. What is this? To put it simply, it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen. Really? Nozomi died in your arms. Just off the top of our heads. Ima got turned into sea ray. Eito ate a baby. You've gone back in time, but whatever's on this book, that is the most disturbing thing you'd ever seen. All right, well, color me intrigued. There was a shadowy figure holding some kind of blood-stained knife, and they had a large amount of blood splattered on them. Cool, sounds like stuff you've seen in real life. Red and black. The space up to that figure's feet was completely filled in with red, as if they were standing in a sea of blood. Even worse, the actual paper of the notebook seemed to have real blood splattered on it. So sick, right? It looks pretty realistic. Is this some kind of prank? Maybe somebody made it with a Gift-O-Matic or something. Oh, Takumi, you're so boring. Live a little and imagine a fun killing game. Unfortunately, I am happy to be boring when it comes to killing games. More importantly, is there something written here? I'm not sure either. I could only read about half of it. The letters were smudged, and a fair amount of it was indecipherable.
Somebody help done kill.
Logically speaking, it probably says, somebody help me, I don't want to be killed. A murderer attacked them. I mean, look, they wrote more too. Then they went all crazy and itchy tasty on us. I don't care if this is the journal of the actual murderer or not. I want to know what it says. I connected whatever I could make out and tried to decipher the diary, but what it said was difficult for me to believe. The killer is hiding somewhere in the school. Once they find their prey, they slice their bodies to ribbons with their weapon. The killer took many of my friends. They're all dead now. I'm going to hold up a finger and say, if we are going down the path that I have said many times and would like to see, where the alternate routes, I think I combine like root and truth in my brain. Alternate routes maybe don't function by the same canon. That could be cool. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. Wait a minute. Okay, the mention of school has me hesitate, because this could be some kind of, maybe one of the Futuras? Someone help me, I'll be killed. We'll all be killed. We're all going to die. The writing grew messier and messier with each page. I managed to read this far by filling in the blanks wherever I could, but it's completely unreadable past this point. The way the brushstrokes danced across the page seemed to show the author's maddening terror. It was a little unsettling. In the end, the diary entries simply stopped. The identity of the culprit was never revealed. Yo ho ho ho, how'd you like that? A killer hidden in the school sounds pretty romantic to me. This is ridiculous. It's obviously just a made-up story. I mean, an immortal killer, really? Hey, we're basically immortal too. It's not that weird. Valid. She has a point, but still. This diary's pretty old. There's no date, but it's clearly been through some long years. Were Hemoanima and the Revive-O-Matic a thing here that long ago? Was here a thing that long ago? No idea. I don't care about the details anyway. More importantly, doesn't this seem connected to the threatening message? The message? That was the signal that the killing was about to begin! And now we're all going to... What the hell was that? Hey, what's gotten into you? Hee, the message was just the prologue. Things are really about to kick off now. I can feel it. I'm gonna be sad if my audio isn't recording, even though I checked before I started. It looks like it is, so I'm gonna assume it is. Haha. This is so exciting. Who's gonna be the first casualty,
Hey!
That's not funny, Darumi. Not at a time like this. I know you think it's a joke or made up, but how can you be so sure, Takumi? We never found out who wrote the message, and there's no proof this diary is fake. Also, Yugamu's acting pretty sus. Yeah, but still, you're the one in the most danger since you're trying to brush it all off as a lie, aren't you, Kyo-ho-ho-ho? I wanted to tell her not to be ridiculous, but I couldn't argue her logic. Are we all going to die? Is someone going to kill us? You've all died many times already, but go on. Look, have I lost my mind? Of course they're not. That makes no sense. I'll take the diary. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? Oh, you're keeping it a secret? We have enough on our plate dealing with the invaders, and I don't want to saddle everybody with pointless anxiety. So please, just do what I'm asking. Whatever. It's more fun if the killing starts unexpectedly anyway. Thanks, I guess. I hid the diary under my clothes and hurriedly left the library. This definitely won't come back to haunt me. I'm gonna make a note right now. Open up notes. Did not take diary from Darumi / did not keep it a secret. All right, let's see where this goes. Let's see where this goes. I couldn't shake the feeling that I needed to hold on to it for some reason. Back in my room, I quickly shut the diary in the drawer of my desk. I need to prepare for the next invader attack. That's where my focus needs to be. I can't just sit here. I need to do something. Okay, whose wish lists can we fill up today? Ima's is done. Kako's is done. I think Kurara's is still got some holes in it. And I realize I could avoid all of this by just looking up a walkthrough, but, you know, that's not how you're supposed to play these things. Oh yeah, we're way off her. What? If you're that desperate to help with my curry, I guess I can let you. Thanks, I'd be honored. Hey, Takumi, do you know the trick to making a great curry? The trick? Do you have to use a bunch of expensive spices? You fool! There's no trick to it at all. You're the one who asked. There are no shortcuts when it comes to curry. The trick is to take your time and spare no effort, working on it diligently the whole day long. That is the only right way to make a great curry. She really gets fired up about curry. I guess this is what happens when you're a pro. After spending some time together, you understand Kurara better now. Your report card's wish list has been updated. Exploration went up by 6, but nothing leveled up. Very sad, very sad. Free time. Ima is good. Moko is definitely not good. Moko, let's spar again. Not that you remember that. Takumi, come to... Oh, well, alright. Train with Moko. First we run. Let's move those gams until they... We've done this one before. Report card's wish list has been updated. Ding dong! Big bong! It's nighttime already? Sure enough, there was no attack today. But what about tomorrow or the day after? They could even show up 5 minutes from now. Calm down, Takumi. If you let yourself go down this rabbit hole, you'll never get out. My head was hazy, like it was filled with fog. I knew it was because of the weird stuff Darumi had said. Why have I gotten an accent all of a sudden? I better stop. Everybody's gonna be killed. No.
I have to do the killing.
What? I was shocked by the words that left my mouth. As wary as I was about the invaders, there was no reason for me to say something like that. So is this like a tangent of the, maybe this, I think I might have even brainstormed this. Like, would this something happen if we sucked up Eito earlier? Did we suck up Eito? Yeah, I think we did. I've just been too tired lately. I'm going to sleep. I crawled under the covers and forced my mind to shut itself off. Boom, boom, boom. Now then, how should I spend the day? I'd like to be ready since the invaders show up anytime. But anyway, I'll just think about this after breakfast. Not gonna be rushed. After I wrapped up a quick breakfast in the cafeteria, I was in the middle of thinking about my plans for the day while walking down the hallway when... What was that? A loud noise suddenly echoed down the hall. Did that come from the metal shop? Man, who is making so much noise this early in the morning? Boom. Yeah, boom. I gingerly went inside and saw Tsubasa there, a serious look on her face, making something at a workbench. Tsubasa, what are you doing this early in the morning? Huh? Oh, Takumi, I was so focused I didn't notice you come in. I was just making a bomb. A bomb?
Hey!
How are you so casual about it? What's even going on? Well, actually, I just happened to find these plans for a bomb. A strong one that uses undying flames. Where did you even... It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. Basically, it was stored in what was left of C-Ray's memory bank. Since it uses undying flames, I'm hoping it can work on the invaders. You're not wrong. A bomb like that should really help us out in a battle. Right? That's why I wanted to give it a shot. It'll take a lot of time and effort, not to mention it's real hard, but I gotta try. Thanks, Tsubasa. I'm hoping for good news. Oh, and one more thing. I'll be holed up here in the metal shop for a while, but you absolutely cannot come in while I'm working on this, okay? It's dangerous. Got it. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? A dangin' rainpaw senses is tingling. Hell, my killing game, my death game, battle royale senses in general is tingling. She has given herself a location to be a victim. Oh, Lord have mercy, are we gonna lose the best character so early once again? I said bye to Tsubasa and left the metal shop. I don't have time to relax either. I need to give it my all. Could this be Veshness's new voice? Or maybe it should be Dalshan's voice. A little late. We don't even know if he's ever gonna show up again. Alright. Who has wish list for me to fill out? I'm gonna go with Yugamu. Yugamu, how do you do? This really takes me back, hee hee. Talk to Yugamu. Yugamu, why are you laughing to yourself? I just remembered something while compounding drugs. I'm getting a phony call. Come on. Well, that wasn't the greatest of news, but I digress. You don't care. Or if you do care, it will be a long old news by the time you see this, so it's a win-win for me to not even have said anything. I was young, and I'd been doing my best to synthesize a poison that was even remotely acceptable. Day in and day out, I'd run my experiments. I tried every kind of medicine I could get my hands on. My efforts, paid off though. And when I successfully poisoned my first target, I was so happy I cried. Looking back on it now, maybe those days were the height of my youth. I can kind of relate, not in the poisoning part, but in the that accomplishment you get when you're younger for the first time. And then afterwards, for the rest of your life, you feel like you're never going to make anything. That all your dreams are dead and gone and buried. Good game. Looks like he's lost in some seriously messed up memories. I should probably stay away. But after spending some time together, you do understand Yugamu better now. Darumi. How goes it, Darumi? Want to eat some snacks with me, Takumi? Eat snacks with Darumi. I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals. I ate some really unhealthy junk with Darumi. After spending some time together, you understand Darumi better now. Kaboom. Phew, it's late. I'd better get some sleep. After a light stretch, I immediately fell asleep. Cool. Cool. Well, time to start my day. Oh, we're just jumping right into it, eh? Hiroko. I think we need more Hiroko. Do we? Let me actually check. Well, first, what are you doing in here?
Yeah, what room piece is God has him?
Oh, yeah, okay. That is expected of you. Oh, no, actually, I was very wrong. Gaku. Oh, okay, Shoma only needs one more, so let's see if Shoma wants anything. Or wants to hang out so we know if he wants anything. Alright, Yugamu it is. Do 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 do. Takumi, wanna do a little cooking with me? Cook with your gamu, yeah, baby. I'm shocked. You can cook. Despite how I look, I have a regular domestic side. Maybe I should be a house husband in the future. I kid, of course. This is actually more like training than cooking. I'm working on my poisoning technique. Poisoning? Oh, mixing poison into delicious food and leading my target to the eternal rest. A pro assassin must be well versed in the art of cooking. Alright, he's an assassin. I wish he wouldn't do assassin training at school. After spending some time together, you understand Yugamu better now. Boom, 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 boom. We're good over there. I think we have everything to Zomi, do we? Yeah. Alright, I guess we gotta start giving out some gifts. Whoops. Let's see here. I'm guessing we're gonna be losing Yugamu in this route, so him, I guess. Sexy tools, sexy accessories, sexy clothes. So we want... Where is it? Where is it? Where's sexy? Oh, well, Jesus, I could have guessed that.
This excites me so much I might accidentally kill you on impulse.
I'm happy for you. Oh, hey! Is that the last one? Oh, social link.
I told you before that I come from a family of assassins. My parents, 2 older brothers, myself, and my younger sister were all professionals.
Wow.
Our house is fairly normal looking on the outside, but there's a large complex underneath it. Training halls, weapon stores, body modification labs. You name it, we've got it. My old man's a legendary assassin. He uses a code name in the underworld and goes by a fake name in the real world. Not even I know what his real name is. In fact, I barely remember.
Oh God, you killed him, didn't you?
He's timid by nature and never allows anyone to stand behind him, not even family. Being timid is indispensable for detecting enemy traps and finding a way out of tough spots. Or so I've heard.
I mean, yeah, you are very much not timid.
You're wondering whether I should be sharing so much private stuff about my killer family with you, right?
Nah, I kind of figure at this point you're an exhibitionist.
Don't worry. Since I already told you, I'll have to kill you myself one day. Good talk, Takumi. Let's do this again sometime.
Happy for you. Another uneventful day. I sure hope I can say the same about tomorrow. Well, so far so good. Dun, dun, dun. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there starting their meals. Let's see how this goes next time. But until then, I'm gonna have to say goodbye. This has been Justiguy, and here I say to you farewell.